Bonjour and good morning, it is Monday the 27th. I am back at it. I can't be bothered sitting around. I don't drink beer, I don't get wrecked these days. So I'm going to do some snagging in the house. Snagging, picking up jobs that got left behind or jobs that got damaged during construction. I've been in the bathroom doing a little bit of work. First job, after the job in the bathroom. After I did all these architraves, I had a bit of remedials, making them all patched in. So I'm going to paint around there. Oh, that dries later. Okay, literally, I've just got to paint the whole way around there. I'll do that now. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. First coat done. We'll come back when that is done, maybe. Okay, this cupboard never got finished because I ran out, but because I decided to put a 400 here, I've got that 500 piece there, so we can fit that. And in true Peter style, here's one I prepared earlier. It was at that moment he realised this was a 600 and not 500. What a twat. I mean, here's one we prepared earlier. Okay, I'll get these screwed into place. Obviously could have edited that bit out, but you know, why lie? We all make mistakes, we all fuck up the guts. Okie dokie, that's that all done and screwed up. I'll finish off the little bits and pieces at a later date, and we think we found some nice trim that will match all these doors and stuff, so we'll get that done. Next little job, there's a little patch here. What happened is when we got it all painted and all the lighting here, you could see a swirl mark from the sanding, and it was really bugging me, so I thought, right, I'm going to patch that. So that's been done, so I'll quickly sand it now. Right, that is that all sanded back. This switch was originally put on to operate the utility light because this was all dot and dabbed. I thought it was going to be an issue getting a cable in, and after we moved in and we did it all, me and Roy were chatting, and it was like, it's no good, it's just an odd place for the switch. So Roy managed to hook it down there and bring it around and feed it behind. So he was like, right, that's obsolete now. So we'll plaster this over. Okay, that's that patched in. It's not finished, but it's patched in. Because I knocked up some gear, I did this reveal here, so that's got its first coat on. Whilst I'm waiting for that to dry, this was always left, this soffit board. So I bought a couple of lengths the other day before everything goes up in price at our local show sign, as I've been reliably informed. So yeah, we'll come back when that's done. That's that all done now, so that's another tick. The reveal's all been finished off as well. Fingers crossed the electrical people are coming tomorrow to sort the electrics out, hit the meter and do all that, so that'll be good. I will carry on sorting that tomorrow, probably start insulating and stuff. Tuesday the 28th, Kaz has been buying. Huge unit for all this children's stuff, so we bought this second hand locally for 150 euros. I'm just going to build it, so yeah, we'll come back when it's done, hopefully. And we're done. Not too difficult. Hopefully we'll be able to stack that right out now with all of her toys and stuff. It's just a temporary cupboard, here to do for a couple of years. It's not exactly what I want, it's far too big, but we will not complain, it will do the job. Right, on to the next job. We interrupt this vlog for an exciting electrical update. Fair play to them, they actually turned up. I'm going to leave the gentleman to it. I've just been over and had a quick chat with him. But he's there now dealing with it. He is swapping three-phase to monophase, and he's also setting it up for the overnight tariff. So our Showflow, the water heater, gets heated up through the evening on the cheap tariff. So that's brilliant. That's really, really good. The last bloke that turned up just came and went, and we got charged $200 for it. So hopefully we won't get charged as much for this, or they'll refund us, because it was really annoying. But yeah, that's good. Really happy with that. Saturday the 8th of January. The work continues. It's a nightmare. I knew this was going to happen, because obviously we now live in a finished house. I need to put in this final architrave in this room. Now normally I'd do the cut and then I'd multi-tool it. Well, of course that creates loads of dust, so I very painfully just had to do it all with the chisel, all by hand, and make not much of a mess. Now I've got a really sore hand, and I had an audience the whole time. The family's been there watching. They haven't really, they've been singing along to Frozen and Incy Wincy Spider and stuff on YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to get that architrave on in a minute. Beginning of the year we started a new project for a client. We've rented out my scaffolding, which was fantastic obviously, but it meant my storage rack had to go, so it's opened this area right up again. So basically what we're planning on doing is, as I've said in previous videos, we're going to concentrate on getting this area all finished, all painted, all finished, so then that lot can go over there, so we can finish that section and then we can tile the floor. It's not really how I want to do this job, but it was inevitable. Oh, and also I want to discuss this. Really, really annoyed. This door, you probably, if you've watched my videos and really pay attention, I set this video, I'm 100% sure I actually showed you how I got the spaces, and I shoved it in there, and I shoved it in there. I have no idea why it is dropped. This door has dropped. Look, it goes murder tight, and that gap opened up, even though your miters haven't. I have no idea why. It's just the luck of your draw with these doors. Some are great, some just tend to move. So I am not happy, because aesthetically, even though it's not rubbing, it is, and it doesn't look right. It looks out. So unfortunately I did put a coat on, so I'm gonna have to cut that out, take that wallboard off and adjust it again. So that's a bit annoying. It is what it is. It's literally just take all the screws out, just lift it ever so slightly, no, drop it, just drop it ever so slightly, and then it'll put it back in place. But why it's done it, I don't know. If it had done it slightly differently, I'd say, oh, it's because it's cold, like it's hot on that side and cold on this side, but it's not. There's been movement for some reason, so I'll get that resolved. But anyway, less waffling. I'll just put the architrave on. Okay, so as you can see, everything's clamped. I'm just doing the last one. I thought I'd actually show you me actually doing some work. Got Despicable Me on in the background if you're wondering what the back noise is. That's the glue that I use these days. Get it from Action. You can buy it from other places, but this is like €5-6 as opposed to like 12-13 in the other places. So yes, the Patrick's Power Fix. Right, we'll let that go off and we'll think of another job. Bonjour, it is now the 23rd of January. Basically, not a lot has been happening. This did happen though. So my door, what I did is one of my clients had some leftover flooring, so I've put oak effect trim around with some more of the brushed chrome trim around it, which I'm really pleased with. And the only other thing that's been done is covered up because I've got the insulation over it, but this wall's all been insulated and studded out and it's ready for plasterboard. I'm going to show you the temperature in this room. Well, you can see that 5 degrees. It's absolutely freezing. We've had a massive cold spell down here in the lot. It's been -5 to -7 most mornings. The only jobs I can actually do are in this area, taping and jointing, but it's too cold. Roy, bless him, he let my materials get a bit carried away. We ended up with a €1,300 bill literally just before Christmas, which basically ruined, not say ruined Christmas, far from it. Christmas was lovely, but financially we didn't have any money, so I only had 4 days off over the Christmas period. Straight back to work, and then literally in the first week of January, the plumber, Dave, messaged. He'd done exactly the same thing, even worse, he stung me for a £2,000 bill. So I had basically a €3,300 bill come in over the New Year period, and you know, we've got no money. All our bank accounts were empty anyway because we skinted ourselves to move in, and then to have that on top, basically the project stopped. Like, we can't do nothing financially, we're done. So we've just transferred some. I didn't want to do it. I've had to transfer some money out of my savings to make sure we can pay Dave, because the baby is imminent. The baby is coming. It can come in, well, it's ready now sort of thing. In the next 2 weeks it's the due date. So I need to be close to home, so I don't really want to be working. So literally all I'm going to do is do 2 more weeks of work, and then I'm quitting and staying close to home, which means, yeah, we've got no money. So we're literally, I got the insulation for this, which I could do, but the ladder's out on another job, so I couldn't do that. But we can't afford to buy the plasterboard anyway. So basically we're just waiting. Like, it's like we're in, we're happy, we're safe. I would say we're warm and cozy. We're not, because in here it's 5 degrees, and obviously this cold goes into that room as well. So it is not fun trying to warm it up, but obviously it's going to get warmer, so we're not too bothered. I am going to do something that won't cost me no money, which is pollock that tree. So we'll do that, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, just bear with us, and we'll be back soon.